Hi everyone and welcome to 1/6 Figure Focus. This is one I'm really excited about. So in this video we're going to talk about the Hot Toys Batman from the Dark Knight Trilogy quarter scale. Let's get started. So this is the Hot Toys Batman from the Dark Knight Trilogy and it's a quarter scale figure by Hot Toys. So this is $595. And it's due for release next year, Q2, so sometime between April and June of next year. This was released before, or a version of it was released before. It was quarter scale, and it was released a few years back, and it was basically, I think it was the Dark Knight Rises Batman with this suit, because it's the second suit from the trilogy, obviously, and Batman Begins, and at the start of the Dark Knight, he had one suit, and then he wanted to turn his neck to make it easier to back out of the driveway, so Lucius Fox developed him a second suit. This, Christian Bale is my favorite Batman. The Dark Knight Trilogy is my favorite trilogy. The Dark Knight is one of my favorite films at all time, not just favorite Batman films. I think they nailed it. I really like Bale as Batman. Despite the voice or not, it didn't really bother me too much. And this is the suit. I just think this is the coolest Batman suit ever. And I know it's one of those things which divides fans. I really like Keaton as well. But no, Christian Bale and Dark Knight, this is where it's at. So $595, it's not cheap. So this is a payment plan all the way. I have not ordered this yet. It is absolutely going to be done. I only have one quarter scale figure. It's the Iron Man Mark III. I have 3 floating shelves, which I specifically hung just for quarter scale figures. Because I tend to just collect 6 scale figures and the detofs or fine like that. And I don't want to put quarter scale figures on top of the detofs. I don't want to put anything on top of the detofs. I like a good clean display. So I'm just going to drop an image there of the quarter scale and the floating shelves there, just in case you're curious and want to see that setup. It should be popping up there, that video of the Iron Man Mark III. But yeah, I want to take a look at this because I haven't ordered it yet, but it's only a matter of time. It's going to build up a few more points with I might order through Sideshow. I'm not sure. I've kind of done ordering through Sideshow, but every now and then I get points and I will. I've no loyalties to any of these companies. Whoever can get me the product the cheapest, including shipping, and that's it. I want the brand new product shipped to me, and with all charges factored in, whoever has the cheapest, I have no loyalties whatsoever. And because look, at the end of the day, it's within their interest to give you better offers because you'll go where it's cheaper. Anyway. That's just my thoughts on that. So I'm going to take a look at this. So I wonder, does it have the card? It does have the card, right. So what does he come with? So quarter scale figure. And this thing is about 58 centimeters. So this thing stands on its own about, you're talking like over half a meter in height. So the special edition, which is the one I'm going to go for, is this one where it has this cowl. So you can actually just, I think there's a swap out heads. You have the regular head and you've got the cowl with the sonar eyes. And I believe you can use this then and mount whatever cowl you're not using on this. You can probably do it with the head sculpt as well. I think there's 3. So you have the head sculpt, which I will look at closer, but it looks great. I love this base. You have the base as some sort of like an eagle or a gargoyle on one side, and then it has Ra's al Ghul, it has a Joker, and it has Bane on the other sides. I think that's a really nice touch. So this, on top of that, it's going to have so much presence, especially mounted up on those floating shelves. It has the backpack. One of my favorite scenes from The Dark Knight was that Hong Kong heist scene where he has the backpack, the sonar eyes, and the sticky bomb gun. He basically base jumps off that skyscraper to kidnap Lau and bring him back to Gotham. I love that. I thought it was just a brilliant scene. And just the way he prepped for it and everything was just cool. Prep time. Batman always at prep time. So you got a few batarangs here. You've got this like kind of this just explosive, just kind of like a bomb. I think this is, I can't tell what this is really. This must be just to, I think that's just to hook all these devices onto the back. And a range of hands, obviously has the belt, the grappling gun. So it comes with the 3 types of guns he uses really. The grappling gun, the EMP that knocks out the electricity, and then the sticky bomb gun that he used in different scenes, the Hong Kong scene being one of them. So I'm just going to take a closer look at some of these photos. Again, the articulation looks great there, even just like the way he has the elbows bent, and even just like getting that kind of line of sight on the gun. It looks very, very natural. Head sculpt looks good. The base looks great as well, even just a museum pose like that. I'm hoping the cape drapes well, because I don't want to have to go get a custom cape, and capes, Hot Toys need to up their cape game. But to be honest, when I first get this out of the box, I'm going to pose this with the backpack and the sonorized and sticky bomb gun on top of a floating shelf, on top of the base itself. So I will use the base, but I'll mount it on top of one of these shelves as well. That head sculpt looks great. I've seen the head sculpts for the other quarter scales and I really like them. I think that's Christian Bale through and through, no doubt. Yeah, look at that. Like, even with the way the photographs with the lighting here on one side of the face here, they know what they're doing. Yeah. Articulation is great. Like, look at the mouth. That's definitely, you've seen him do that face. He does some funny faces, in fairness, Christian Bale, but like the sculpt really captures them. Yeah. All of this looks good. So then you can just like mount whatever head sculpt or cowl you're not using on top of this. It's a good way to explain it instead of just leaving it in the box. That head sculpt, yeah, it's on point. Like, in my opinion, like, that's a head sculpt now I consider like an 8 or a 9. Like, I don't think there's any such thing as a 10. This is it. This is basically this. If I saw one photo of this, this would be what it is. This is how I want to display this. So I'm going to display it with the backpack sticky bomb gun on top of, I am going to use the base. I'm going to put it on those floating shelves. So, you know, in about a year's time when this actually gets to us, it's crazy you have to wait like a year and a half. Base looks really, really good as well. Yeah, I'm really glad they're reissuing a lot. I know a lot of people don't like reissues. I personally don't care. Like, I have the Mark 6, the Sideshow exclusive Hot Toys diecast Mark 6 Iron Man 6 scale. That's the one that comes with the base from the kind of miniature version of the base from Avengers. Like, when I got that, I was lucky to get it. It was my first Iron Man that I bought. First diecast, obviously, as well. And when I bought that, it was for just like retail. On eBay now, that's going for over €1,000. Like, and I've seen secondhand ones sell for close to $1,000. If they reissue that, like, I could sell it now and hope for reissue, but I don't want to. I like it. It's mine. So I don't care if they reissue stuff and people who are looking for the Mark 6 get it. Good, because, you know, there are probably a lot of people who are big fans on that. They missed out on that figure. So I don't mind these reissues. So, because like this here, like, I'm really happy they're redoing this, because it gives me a chance to get my second quarter scale, because realistically quarter scales are not something I buy lightly. They're more expensive, they take up more space, and I want to display these things and I don't want them to be cluttered. So this is an absolute do for me. I'm really happy with this. Yeah, so look, if you've enjoyed the video, if you got anything from it, if you want to support the channel, it is appreciated. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and just leave a comment. Let me know, do you like this figure? Is it for you? Is it not for you? Have you pre-ordered it? Have you have any interest? Have you no interest? Yeah, see you in the next one.